Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to another video from TW White & Sons. Okay, here we have a January 2022 registered CX-5 SE-L 2-litre manual. Now this car I know very well. The previous owners have picked up their second car from myself this morning, and we are delighted to take this lovely car in part exchange. Now I know the previous owners watched the video I did for their last car, so they're probably watching this one, and I just want to say they brought this in lovely condition. We haven't washed the car, it's coming as it is, and I think that's testament to the previous owners, and it gives you a good idea of how somebody's looked after the car. So this isn't like an auction car or, you know, a finance repossession car. You know, this is a proper one owner car bought from myself here at TW White's Orpington. Not always serviced with ourselves because they actually live closer to the Bourne Road garage, but they come back to me to buy their car, so I'm very grateful for that, very grateful for the business, so thank you very much. Now this is in deep crystal blue and it is beautiful. As I know the previous owners, I've known them for a number of years now. I didn't actually see the car when we did the deal on the new vehicle, and I didn't need to really, because as I say, I know how they treat their cars, but it's better than I imagined. It is beautiful. So if you are particular about your cars, this is definitely one you have to come and will consider. If you're looking for a manual CX-5 petrol, this spec, I don't think you'll find a better one. Okay, now it was last serviced in January at the Bourne Road Mazda garage, so it enjoys a service history from Mazda. Okay, you've got 40, 20, 40 folding rear seats. This particular car as well has got a spare wheel. The gentleman had a spare wheel kit for this car, which you cannot get on the newer cars because they don't have the same boot floor. So, you know, if a spare wheel is important to you, this car has one. You've got these very ingenious levers here that allow the seats to be folded without the need for any acrobatics. They do fold flat if the seats are, the front seats aren't too far back, but there you go. They fold, well, I would say not quite 180 degrees, but maybe 175. So lots of room here in the back. Perfect car for kids, grandkids, elderly parents like mine who would really appreciate a car like this, because look how the back door opens up to a right angle. It's nice and tall, so whenever I have taken them out and I've been and driving one of these, they have really enjoyed it. And also kids child seats, it's very easy to get them in and out with this door that opens up. I think that's actually 80 degrees. I think I read that, or I recall that from training years ago. So let's get inside the car for two reasons. Well, to show you around, and also to get out of this heat. It is baking, and I'm not in shorts and t-shirt at the moment, so everything's sticking to me. So let's get the window up. Engine on. So it's keyless start, got 2 keys. Always insist on 2 keys because they are expensive, so make sure you get 2 keys with your car. Right, the mileage 15,359 miles. Look at that. So about 5,000 miles a year. And here's your service history. See, TW White's, there you go. So we actually did the first service, and then the next 2 were done at Bourne Road. Last service at 13,140 miles. So literally 2,200 miles ago. Okay, there's the car there. All right, so I always like to show service history. As I say, this is a genuine, you know, a genuine car. There are a lot of used cars out there that are ex-lease cars or enterprise rent-a-car or things like that, and you don't really get the full history and background of the vehicle. So this car is not one of them. All right, nothing wrong, but it's just nice. I mean, if I was spending this sort of money on a car, I'd just like to know, you know a little bit about it, and then it obviously reflects in the condition. Now you've got adaptive cruise control. All right. No, sorry, you got, yes. Is this adaptive cruise? Yes, you've got adaptive cruise control. Cool, that's my product knowledge has failed me there. But yeah, adaptive cruise control, speed limiter, all right. automatic wipers, light wipers, lights, adjustable steering column, dual zone climate. All right, you've got front and rear sensors. You've got Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. Look, connectivity settings. Okay. Navigation, sat nav. But if you use CarPlay, obviously you can use the car's your phone's app, like Google Maps or whatever it may be that you like to use. The climate control's nice and cold as well. Yeah, so really well specced. You've got blind spot monitoring, so little lights will light up in the wing mirrors should somebody under or overtake you. Lane assist. You've got lane departure warning. So all good, useful features. Yeah, that may stop you having an accident, which is all good stuff. Now, let me draw your attention to this as well. Look at them. Look, over the period of 5,352 miles, this car's averaged 39 mpg. Now, I just want to draw your attention to, this is a 2-litre car. This has 4 cylinders. Now, why am I telling you that? Because a lot of cars these days have 3 cylinders and tiny little engines with turbos, and that's their way to sort of get around the whole emissions thing. Mazda went the other way, bigger engines, 4 cylinders. Yeah, let's stick to our guns, but let's make them more efficient. 39 mpg. This is in and around London as well. So fantastic fuel consumption. Okay. All right. Now, this will go through our workshop, even though it has only been serviced 2,000 miles ago, because we are a part of the Mazda Approved Use scheme. Not all Mazda dealers are. So what does it get you? It gets you a 12-month warranty, comprehensive Mazda ZZ Plus warranty with roadside assistance, and that's home start and European cover. Just like when you buy a new car, a new Mazda. It's the same thing. All right. And what does that mean? It means high levels of prep, a very comprehensive warranty, and it means anything that happens, it doesn't leave all parties frustrated. Okay, so really good warranty. So if you are buying a Mazda, make sure it's an approved used Mazda, because some Mazda dealers aren't. There's one quite local to us that isn't, only found out a little while ago, and it kind of makes sense. All right, so make sure you are comparing apples for apples. We've got fantastic finance facilities. Please do inquire for full T's and C's, and we can run you through all the details. We've got the most marvellous part exchange facility, because we actually want your part exchange. There's a lot of hype out there, get a better deal without a part X. That's all nonsense. We want your part X, regardless of make, model, condition, mileage, MOT status. We want your car, okay? Even if we have to come and trailer it away, we want your car. Okay, so I want to thank you for watching the video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed doing it, and we're a 7-day-a-week business. We don't mind responding out of hours, so just get in touch. Let's see what we can do. Okay, so please do comment, like, subscribe, and do share this video, and do look at our reviews, and we look forward to hearing from you. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.